For this project you'll need 2 microwavable bowls. You'll also need a weighing scale of any kind. You'll also need, well, this is optional, dried roses or dried lavender, shea butter, cocoa butter, and some sort of mould. I'm using cupcake liners. You'll also need almond essence or almond oil, and also rose essence. I also used soap colouring, but this is optional. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. So start by measuring out 100 grams of cocoa butter and then 50 grams of shea butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to microwave them in the microwave, obviously. And then once you've microwaved both, then mix one into the other. So here I have just melted both my ingredients and I'm pouring the shea butter into the cocoa butter. If you want to make this a bit easier, you can pour one of the ingredients into a cup with a little indentation to pour it easier, but it doesn't really matter. So after you've given it a good mix, pour in 50 millilitres of almond oil. You can eyeball it, but that can just be a reference. Now add in the rose oil. You could add as much as you like, but 5 millilitres is what you should add. Now I used soap colouring. This is totally optional, but I liked it. But soap colouring doesn't mix into shea butter or cocoa butter, but don't use food colouring because the colour will fade. Now just spoon it into the cupcake cases. You can pour it in, but I didn't want to get it everywhere, and I ended up just pouring the actual mixture into a jug with a indentation to pour it easier in the end. Now you have to wait 15 minutes for a skin to appear at the top of the cupcake liners. And once that's happened, like this, you can see the skin at the top. You can add in whatever decoration you like lavender, or what I'm doing is rose. You can add glitter, but you have to be prepared to clean that up when your bath is finished. Dry overnight. This is what they look like, so they do dry white and they feel really smooth and lovely. This is the back. It's got pink spots all over it, which I think is quite cool, but let's try out if they really work. So I think the point of these are that they float in your bath and then they gradually dissolve and let out the oils and moisturising well-being of it all. So I think they're a really good DIY, and if you can find this stuff in your craft store or grocery store, definitely try it out because it's a really fun DIY to make, and I hope you enjoy.